Hello everybody and welcome to the CHL season number 2 draft right here live. My name is Mr. Hollywood and I'm going to be bringing you guys all the picks, all the selections right here of the draft. Every team, every player off that draft pool here will be brought to you guys here live. I got the draft pick Discord right here, right below me. Alongside to the side of me, you got the Twitch chat going on here as well. And then we'll have the draft board here of every pick as it happens here. Welcome everybody. The CHL draft, I mean, the anticipation for this thing was unreal, but finally, here we are, man. Here it is, 8 p.m. Eastern. In a few minutes, we're gonna kick things off here. Pittsburgh has the number 1 pick once again. How about that? Who's going first? Who's going first overall here? We'll find out here shortly. We'll thank everybody here tuning in, everybody there in the chat. Seems like everybody's pumped up here in the Twitch, on the Discord here. We'll have the full coverage. I'm going to show you guys right now the draft board. So basically, this is how things will look here once it goes down. As you can see, Pittsburgh's got the first pick. Right below them, you got Tampa Bay, then Calgary, number 40, Washington Capitals, Vegas over there at number 5, followed by Minnesota at number 6. Chad, man, thanks, man. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Toxic Phoenix, what's up, brother? Thank you. Minnesota at number 6, Boston in at number 7, Seattle got the 8th overall pick, Edmonton at 9, and then lastly Philadelphia. And the way things work here, you know, it's your snake style draft here. So basically, you know, first overall goes down and then they'll come right back up there. So that means Pittsburgh's not picking until everybody makes at least 2 picks, but then they get the back-to-back picks. So, you know, some like it, some like the advantage of that, some hate having the back-to-back pick. They like to be more in the middle or towards the end. So we'll see what happens. A lot of pressure here on the top 3 picks. You know, you got to make them count. Shortly, we'll find out here who's going to go where. Thank you. Thanks for the follow there, man. Appreciate it. CGB 420. So missed over there, CHL the best. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I'm also in the CHL booth of the Discord. Anybody wants to hop in here, do play-by-play commentary. It's gonna be a bit difficult here. I'm mainly going freestyle here because we don't got stats there from season 1, unfortunately. So it's going to be a very difficult, but I'm going to try my best out here, especially towards the later rounds. Anybody wants to hop in here, maybe some of the owners or the GMs, we'll discuss how their draft is going at that point, or has gone at that point. A lot of players in this damn pool as well. I looked at it earlier today. I mean, the selection, the choices are there. So, you know, that's going to make things interesting as well, because come towards those later rounds, you're not really going to be struggling to make that pick. There's going to be a lot of players still available, and we'll see what happens. We're going to try to get through the entire night here. I got my drink here. I got my food. I'm ready to go here. I don't know about you guys. I'm here. I'm ready. You guys are pumped up. You guys know where it's at, man. CHL right here, 8:30, 9:15 Eastern, Mondays through Friday. 10 games a week. How about that, man? I mean, we get things done. You know, 10 games a week. Quick seasons, quick turnarounds, and a new season. That's why we're here already, season number 2. I can't believe it, man. I mean, guys in the back doing a great job. I just want to point something out here before the draft takes place. As you can see, the draft picks there's below me. Was mentioned this in the earlier regarding tonight. Just bear with us. You know, I know Funoff's doing a lot, man. I mean, the man carries the organization on his shoulders, literally. But he's doing a lot, updating this, updating the pool, also monitoring that chat, you know. And looks like, do we got our first pick already? Let me keep it on here just in case. So bear in that, and also I want to mention EA is unlocking all our jerseys on here, the arenas for the CHL team. So that's gonna be great here for season number 2. Get things kicked off, man. So Pittsburgh will be in at number 1. And looks like they are on the clock. It's 8 p.m. Eastern. What do you guys think, man? Who's going here? Any predictions? Bordowski, what's up, brother? How you? A lot of usual suspects here in the chat. I love it. I'm familiar with a lot of these names. I'm going to try my best out here, man. We'll see what happens. So Pittsburgh got the first overall. And am I seeing this right here? Dufferminator going at number 1. Okay. For Pittsburgh. Now remember, they had number 1 overall last season. They're going with Duff. What do you guys think about that? Tampa will be on the clock next. I think that's a surprise here. I was not expecting that. Frisch thinks it's a brave choice. Okay. All right. And now remember, Pittsburgh's not going to pick here for what? Like 20 picks? Oh, maybe not that much. Maybe 18. Spady's in shock. Okay, so I guess I'm not the only one, man. I was kind of hesitant to be here, but okay. So Duff signed up as a right winger. Availability is great. He's 7+ on here for availability. Can also play center and left wing as well. So sometimes availability is a big thing as well. You know what I mean? You don't want to draft a guy that's maybe not going to be there for the games. Have to do more rotation. So we'll see what happens. I mean, listen, Duff's, I mean, I've played with the guy. The guy's an all-around player. I think he's French too, man, if I'm correct. If it's the same guy I'm thinking about. But I might be wrong, man. Once again, I got no stats here with me at all. I'm taking your guys' input here in the chat, man. Help me out here. So Tampa Bay will be up next, and Tampa's going with Ghost 4-8. I know much about Ghost, man. Ghost definitely has been around here. Maybe I don't know if he was. Did he play season 1 here? Possibly, but I know he's definitely been around. Signed up this season as a right winger. Can also play center and right D. I've seen him play D. Availability is pretty decent. 5'6" at the number 2 pick. Calgary up next, and looks like the Flames going with Engvall. So you know, Engvall. Listen, the guy had a solid season, man. These past few months, he's been playing some good hockey. Going in there, number 3. Nicky Poo, man, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Spady's taking flammable. Washington will be on the clock. So remember, Engvall going to Calgary. And once again, just bear with us here. I know Fanel's doing a lot. Not only is he updating the picks here, he's also, I believe, updating the rosters. So if he does that, that'll be great. I'll be able to pull that up here at the end of the draft or between the rounds. Engvall's the steal of the draft. Is that right? Is that what I'm seeing? He's a solid player. I'll give him that, man. And Washington takes Piker on here. And this is no question here. And remember, last season, wasn't he picked like in the middle as well? Like 6th or maybe even 8th? He did drop a few. A lot of guys saw him as possibly a top 3 pick. He goes in at number 4 here. The Washington Capitals, who won the whole damn thing, ain't messing around. And very solid pick there at number 4. I think that's a steal. Plus, he's on the Capitals, man. Oof. Good luck, man. I know it's just the first pick here, but Washington, you know, coming in the squad they have, already heading into the draft with the GMs and the assistant GMs. And here's another familiar name, Diamond Nugs. Nugs, a very solid player. Going in here for the Vegas Knights at number 5. And Nugs is one of those other guys as well. Tremendous both forward defense. I like him on defense, man. Solid guy. Saw a guy here in the community. I thought in the chat of someone earlier today saying he's not getting drafted, man. You crazy. Here he goes, first round, man. 5th overall. What do you guys think about that? Minnesota up next. And here's another big time name, Dead Angel. Big time forward, tremendous guy that knows how to put pucks in net. And I'm sure he's going to score a lot there for the Wild as well. Generally a top 5 pick. He goes in at number 6 though. So, you know, I spoke about Piker earlier. He's another solid pick there at number 6. First loves the pick, man. And Boston Bruins going with a guy that knows how to win championships, that's for sure. Freak Psycho over here going to Boston at number 7. Another tremendous forward. Let's see what he signed up here. Yeah, I don't know why Dead Angel fell so low. I mean, his availability is 7+ as well, so it can't be that. But Freak Psycho, another guy. You know, listen, man. I mean, the guys that won on that Washington team that are on the draft pool, I expect a lot of them to go here early, and you know, rightfully so. I think some guys don't like in the chat, but it is what it is. I'm sure a lot of these owners here were definitely looking to pick up that guy as well. So Seattle's up next. And looks like Seattle's going with Easy B. Centerman. It's good to get a centerman here in round 1. You know, it's just, I mean, look at the draft pool. There's so many wingers on there, but you have to have a great centerman. Easy B. The only thing I got a question here about Easy B is availability. He's got 3-4 on the availability. So that's kind of a question mark, but especially in round 1. But talent-wise, Easy B is 300 pounds as well. Oh, man. So, yeah. It's going to be rough there, man. Edmonton Oilers up next, number 9. And they're going with Nero, a guy that's been very active there in the chat. So, I mean, his availability's got to be great as well, right? So he takes him here. Primary left winger, but will play right and even goalie. 5-4-6 availability. I think that's a solid pick there for the Oilers. And which is going to finish us here, round 1, final pick, which goes to Philly. Now, remember, Philly is going to have the back-to-back picks now. They get the final pick here, and they get the first pick of round number 2. Olaf to Edmonton. Unless Philly gets him here. Philly doesn't get him. Edmonton still could get Olaf, yeah. Looks like the Flyers selecting, who's that, Kabrick? I think I'm pronouncing that right. Now, Kabrick's defenseman. 7+ availability. So they're going with defense. But they still get another pick. They get the back-to-back pick. So Nero is Olaf. Alright, man. You guys got me confused, man. The name changes, man. I can't keep up with all those. And especially a Bordowski or Moon. I don't know, man. Kabrick's too slow. Oh, he's gonna have to be quick, man. He's a round 1 pick here, and we'll see who Philly goes up next. So there you can see first overall here tonight. Duffminator, Ghost, number 2, Engvall, Piker, Nugs, Dead Angel, Freak Psycho, Easy B, Nero, aka Olaf, Kabrick. Remember, Flyers are going to have to select here once again for the back-to-back picks. Now, I mentioned this before the draft started. Is it an advantage or a disadvantage making those back-to-back picks? Some guys love them to get, get two one try, basically. Some hate it, though. Some like to have the time in between to select their next picks. Porter, H13890. Thank you, brother. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And here we go. Flyers going with piping a crazy Jeffy Holmes. He made it out of round 1, but not round 2. First pick here in round number 2. So Flyers got Kebrick and they got piping a crazy as their first 2 picks here of the draft. So it looks like they want us lock down that D, the defensive side, right? I mean, unless Jeffy signed up for something else, but I'm assuming he's playing D as well. So 2 defensemen right off the board, and that's gonna question on here round 2. When are these other owners gonna go for defense, or they're gonna still try to get more of the offensive firepower here? I don't think we've seen a goalie go yet. We'll see if round 2. Flyers starting real solid. I like the first 2 picks so far. We'll see how the remainder. Now remember, they're gonna have to wait here again, just as Pittsburgh did. Edmonton Oilers on the clock. Narrow is their first pick. Crafty, thanks for the follow, man. Thank you. And it looks like the Edmonton Oilers will go with Brax 96. Brax signed up as primary center. Secondary right wing or goalie. Availability is 3 of 4 only. But going in early here, round 2, number 2 pick. And the Seattle Kraken here, 3rd pick. They're going to go with Ronald 6 Sneeze. And listen, Ronald is another great forward. I love the man. Tremendous guy on the ice. He'll be going in there. Seattle with Easy B so far. This Piggy, man, thank you. Thanks for the follow, man. Piping in 2nd is crazy. But listen, if Flyers didn't take Piping there at the pick, I don't believe he would be he would still stick there by round 3. Gary Fisherman. Shout out to Gary, man. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the follow. You guys are watching Season 2 Draft here, Community Hockey League. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call. And there goes Curtis, 88. Going to the Boston Bruins. No surprise there. You know, they saw a lot of defensemen go off the board, so they're going to snatch them there. But does also play right wing. 7+ on his availability, which is great. Minnesota Wild on the clock. TTV Sire? I know I'm screwing that up, man. 21, man. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. And the Minnesota Wild, Oxy. Is that Oxy, Oli Oxy? No, or is that somebody else, man? Oxytocin? Defenseman. So we're seeing this entire round. There's been what? 3 defensemen or 4 gone. Primary defenseman there. 7+ availability. Solid. How many teams does this league have? And it's an old gen. It is still on old gen, geezer, man. Right now, well, here's the thing. The other thing, there's like almost 250 signups on here. I mean, the player pool is crazy. But it's only season 2 here in the CHL. That's the thing you got to consider on here. Easily, this league, I mean, the number of players, you could look at 16 or 16 plus teams here. But the thing is, man, staff-wise, you know, this just being the second season in here, they don't necessarily want to jump too quick on there. I know it sucks, but remember, it's quick turnarounds. 10 games each week. Soon you'll know it'll be season 3, man. So stick around there, especially guys that don't get drafted here tonight. You know, and we look to grow each season as it goes, man. That's for sure. And if anybody's interested, you know, helping the guys out in the staff, I know they could use a hand there as well. The more staff, more owners, interest on that, the more teams you guys will see. So after the Wild, we had Vegas taking Moon Rocks. He's gone off the board. And the Washington Capitals, how about this pick here, man? Exotic shooter. Great late pick here. You know, I mean, you look at them initially. They got Piker, and now they got exotic shooter here for the Capitals. Here's a team that won championships. They know how to win championships, and this is why, man. To Saints, going to Calgary. I've seen the guy before. I don't know if he played here last season. Not sure. He signed up here as a left winger, primary. Will play right, 5'6" on his availability. Brax96, thank you, brother. Thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, man. It's been great. It's moving along quick. Here we're final 2 picks of round number 2. And looks like the Tampa Bay Lightning, who's on the clock, are going to be selecting, who's that, Surfy Kill Switch. I don't know anything about this guy, man. I haven't, unless it's a new gamer tag. If anybody knows, let me know there in the chat. Yeah, I like the Calgary pick in there, man. Late in that round 2. Absolutely. So the final pick of round 2, which is Pittsburgh. And they're going with Johnny22 AQC. Remember, they were waiting here for God knows how long. I mean, it's 8:19, so at least 15 minutes. And they finally get their second pick, and it's Johnny22 AQC going there for Pittsburgh. So remember, Duffminator being elected first for Pittsburgh, now getting Johnny22, and they get the first pick here in round 3. And also we do have the I do have the roster thing being updated. Which I'm gonna bring this on at the end of the draft here. So Fanoff's doing. I mean, this guy's an animal. He's not only monitoring the chat, he's updating the picks here. He's updating the draft, the rosters, man. I wouldn't be surprised if he's also putting in schedules and stuff, man. Looks like a 1-minute break here so far. So let me just take a look here. I mean, while I scroll back up a bit. If you guys missed some of the round 1 picks, there they are. And here round 2. We got round 3 coming up. What do you guys think so far, man? I mean, as for pick-wise, I know there's a lot of talent still left on that pool. Who's looking good so far? Who's not? Who's the biggest steal so far? This is when it gets good. Round 3. I don't think any goalies went off the board yet, right? Seems like all the goalies are still on. Reeps is bad. Okay, Ducky's got the schedule all figured out. That's great, and that's the other thing. You know, unfortunately, season 1 stats. I'm not gonna get into that, but we got the whole system set in place. I mean, Ducky did a phenomenal job there with that. So it's gonna look good. It's gonna be great for the media team as well, as far as if we want to do any type of shows or the nightly shows. You know, for us to be able to commentate and bring you guys more content. And wait a second, we got Johnny 22, now we got Ace 22. Are these guys like brothers or related? Anybody knows? Ace centerman, secondary left wing. Availability looks decent, 5'6". And he's going there for Pittsburgh, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at Pittsburgh right now. A lot of guys that I'm not very familiar. Now, that doesn't mean they're not good players. It's just I'm not really fond of, but we'll see. Sometimes, you know, it's all about the chemistry, the availability as well. Maybe that's what that's where they're going with that. We'll see. That's a good line. Who, Tampa? Tampa's up next here. And they got Reeps. So we talked about Reeps. There he goes, man. Calgary will be up next. And I believe Calgary is taking a Stretch on there. He's not on the draft sheet. Okay. Okay, so we got a pause in there. But we do have Reeps going there for Tampa. So I know a lot of guys mentioned that in the chat there. Where there he goes. Ghost and Reep, yeah. With Tampa. First round recap. I'll scroll back up a bit. There's the first. So Ghost went to Tampa and second pick overall. There's round number 1. Squid, man, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate it. And then round 2. Over here, if anybody missed it. And once again, at the end of the draft, I will pull up the rosters as well, which is going to show where everybody went. And then here we are, round 3 now. Calgary will be on the clock. It looks like Calgary has a pick. Tragics. I think that's how you pronounce it. And the Washington Capitals, number 14 in round 3, Frisch Mania. Going to Washington. Along with Piker. Exotic Shooter. I think that's a pretty solid group right there already. Vegas up next, and looks like Vegas going with, who's that? Yucky Mucks. Yucky has a left defenseman signed up. Will play right. Availability 5'6". What round do you think you guys we're gonna see goalies go? What do you guys think? Love the trash talk in the chat, man. Already, man. Season has not started yet, man. Draft has not completed yet, man. All right, so Vegas going with Yucky. Minnesota up next, and they're taking Fabry. Well-known CHL community guy here. I think a solid pick here in round 3, late. What are you drink? What am I drinking? Yingling. It's crazy, like the green bottle. See through. There is some still in here. Boston up next. And we're going quick here. Not even 8:30. We're almost down with round 3 here of this CHL season number 2 draft. Anticipation on this draft was tremendous. It's finally here. Thank God. Thank God for Fanoff and the rest of the gang there for the CHL making this possible here. It's like Boston trying to get Narrow still, but he was long gone. Unless Narrow wants to play for both teams. They're going to have to elect again. Shout out to my man Maxim in the chat there. He knows what's up. OP Squid, why have you not gone yet? He's mentioning to that guy 18. He's spectating on here. Hey, listen, you could go under the radar. That's what you want to do, you know. Much less lesser backpack to carry, that's for sure. And third nip going to Boston. He had a solid season, man. Playing right wing. Signed up as a right wing, but we'll play left D. Secondary 5-6 on his availability. How many rounds? I think there's, you know what? I think there's like at least 12 or 13. I'm not sure. Let me take a look. 4 or 5. It looks like 12, I think. And there's Luxies, man. Solid goaltender, part of that championship team. He had some big clutch games in the playoffs for Washington. And he's picked up here for Seattle. And is that the first goalie off the board? I believe so. You know, availability is not all that great, 3 for 4, but, you know, the games you could get them in there, why not? But was there better goalies on the board, though? That's the question. So, yeah, I believe that is the first goalie. There were some, but as their secondary position, but he's generally a primary goalie. Edmonton up next. Incomparable AG. Another solid dude. Definitely has been around other leagues as well. I think a great pick here late in the third round. Signed up as a centerman. And, you know, like I mentioned, great to have a good centerman out there. 7+ on his availability. So, I think that's solid there for Edmonton. And to finish round 3, we got Philadelphia on the clock here. Love the trademark. Hey, you know, I only bust this out to when it's a big night like this, you know, not every night, man. A lot of times, you know, you guys see me here. I just happened to get on, or but I made sure. Funov told me, I gotta look professional, sound professional on here, man. Otherwise, he's taking me off the air. There you go. Thanks for the follow, Beans 506. Thank you. The Phillies got those back-to-back picks here. Yager 6'8", thank you, appreciate it. And once again, do want to mention here, as I mentioned earlier, Filthy, thank you, man, Filthy Animal, thank you. We got the clubs, everything's unlocked there for season 2, so all the teams here this season will have all that unlocked. And also want to mention, bear with us here with the updates. Funov doing a lot back there, with the monitoring the chat here, updating the sheets, the rosters, and all that, man. Curtis, thank you. 88. Thanks for the follows. Already been picked up here in the draft. And Danglord going to Philly. Great forward, great winger. Final pick of round 3. Going to the Flyers. I don't believe he was here last season in this league, though. I might be incorrect, though. Don't quote me. I don't have stats. Signed up as a left winger. And he's got +7 on his availability, so that's always good to have. And that's going to do it here after round 3. We're getting there. Let me just bring up here what we have. Oh, Lorenzo, man, thank you. And the Google Sheet will be updated here with all the rosters. I'll have this at the end of the draft here. Point all this out, who went where. This is how the teams look so far. So we're getting all this updated here for you guys as the broadcast continues. And once again, I am in the CHL booth. Anybody wants to hop in, or anybody from the teams, owners, or players, or the fact, oh man, thank you, Lorenzo, man. You're a sweetheart, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. And here we go, big time player, another one, Ehud. Round 4 selection here for the Flyers. That's crazy. I thought he would go a lot sooner. I think that's a solid steal here for the Flyers. 2 back-to-back picks, and sometimes I said it's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But I think those 1-2 punch, Danglord and Ehud, is pretty solid. Edmonton will be up next. Scroll down here a bit. And it looks like the Oilers select 506 Beans. I just mentioned his name here on the follow. There he goes, man. Sometimes that's what you got to do, man. You got to hit that follow button, man. And guys, pay attention. Nah, I'm kidding. But there goes Beans over to the Oilers. Second pick here of round number 4. How much rounds in this draft? Squid, I think it's 12. I think at least 12. But don't quote me, man. I want to thank everybody here tuning in, man. Awesome. I mean, got a great showing here. You guys been tremendous here. As always, I appreciate it here. And season 2, I mean, this is what it's all about. Getting things going here. Community Hockey League. That's what it's all about. You're looking for games early before those 10 p.m. games. This is where it's at, man. Mondays through Friday, 8:30, 9:15. So instead of warming up or dropping into drop-ins, nah, right here, man. CHL. All right, Seattle on the clock, and there goes Squid. Squid in the chat, man. There he goes over to the Kraken. Good to see Squid in the league here. And then here we go with Boston. Love this pick, man. Bombs hurt. Tremendous forward. You know, and I mentioned this about, you know, I mean, here we are round 4, and a guy like this still in the draft pool, it's going to happen. Because there's like 230 plus players in here, man. I mean, the options are there. So we're going to see, I think, a lot of this here in the later rounds as well. And I think that's a great pick there for the Bruins. Wild up next, going with Newfie. I love him as a defenseman. I don't know if did he sign up as defense? He probably didn't. I'm not sure. I can't find his name. There's so many. I'm trying to. Oh man, my eyesight is bad too. Not as good as it used to. And the Golden Knights going with the Maxim C, being elected here in round number 4. Just watching the CHL season number 2 draft here. It's been a long time, man. This off season's been killing me. I was like, when in the hell is this season gonna start? And I'm just excited. The draft is here finally. Fanoff and the guys there back there, the staff, man, great job as always. And looking forward to the new season. Porter's pumped in the chat there as well, man. Absolutely. He knows what's up. TC is getting close. And listen, man, you know, you guys got to bear in mind, you know, season 2 here, man. We don't want to get crazy, but the movement's coming, man. I mean, 400 plus guys here already. I mean, tell me what league season 2 does that, you know? And it's just been great. All around community, all the guys here playing as well signed up. Good luck to the rest of the bunch here. We'll see who goes where. Still a lot of picks remaining. And looks like Washington will be selecting, what's that, Ruggie? 2-6. Anybody know anything about Ruggle or Ruggie? Calgary will be up next. It looks like they already got their pick here, selecting. Fanoff, man. Oh, man. Listen, I said this guy does everything. The man carries the organization on his damn shoulders. An absolute animal. Thank you. Appreciate it. So Calgary taking DZ Baby. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Rogi, Salaji. Okay, I was looking for the player. Okay, and his availability is good. You know, we saw a couple of goalies go here this round. Calgary up next, and they've elected to select the Insane Ghost. A lot of ghosts out here, man, tonight. What's up with that? This one's insane, though. Don't know much about. We'll see. We'll see what he brings to the table here this season. He signed up as a left winger. Can't play right. Availability is pretty sketchy, man. 1-2. So you got to make sure you get him for that one night, I guess. Here. Is that kind of a stretch here for round 4? I don't know. Tampa Bay. Kaprizov being picked up here to Tampa. Guy that's been around. many years, many leagues. And there he goes at the ninth spot here, round 4 for the Lightning. Sign up as a right winger, can't play center, but also same availability, 1-2 availability. Is that rolling the dice, man? Are guys rolling the dice here or not? Okay. Thank you. Thanks for the update on that. Okay, so some of them on here may have not been updated. Okay, thank you. Oh, man, Ducky, man. Ducky, get in the booth, man. Nah, I am in the CHL booth. I just want to let everybody know in the Discord. I haven't even been paying attention to that damn thing. I don't know if anybody... If somebody hopped in here, I apologize. Just let me know when you're in here. It's muted right now, so when you get in, just let me know. And the final pick here, round 4, Pittsburgh Penguins. And there goes Piggy, man. Piggy I knew since the Moose days, man. I mean, God knows. I mean, what was that, NHL12 or something? There he goes. Final pick around 4. So we're done. 4 rounds already completed. It's not even 9 o'clock here yet.
Howdy, howdy.
Oh shoot, is that Ducky? Let me take you off mute, Ducky. I just hear some background on there, man. If you could fix the background noise, like I hear myself. All right, hold on. All right, let me bring in. All right, Ducky, man, you can hear me?
How's that?
Good, man. So what's up, brother? How you, man? You watching the draft here so far? What's your thoughts?
I'm just looking forward to that TC getting closer to me.
The TC. Well, listen. I mean, you're signed up as a goalie on here. So far, a lot of the goalies have not gone yet. You know what I mean? There's still hasn't got to that phase where I think only maybe was it like 1 or 2 goalies that went. So you're in with a lot of bunch still waiting on that in that purple category. Maybe it's because they put the goalies all the way to the right, man. It's hard to find them, man. I think that's the problem. No, I'm kidding. But Ducky, man, since I got you on here, you know, you're the mastermind there behind the whole website, the site, the stats, and all that, man. I know I'm saying this on behalf of everybody in the league and the admin staff as well. Thank you. You've done a great job there, and it's something that the league definitely needed, because what happened in season 1 was unfortunate, and we're glad to have you on board here, man.
Yeah, no problem. The thing is that during this draft, I was actually trying to update everybody to their team on the site, and it was going just too quick. So I'm gonna have to wait until the draft is over.
I hear you. And listen, Fanoff back there is updating. He's trying to get the Google Sheets going. That updated. Plus, he's monitoring the chat in there, man. So yeah, it could get crazy. Absolutely. But I like it going quick. I mean, that's what, you know, and that means everybody's doing their job. Every owner has been scouting wise great, and you know, all the admins, everybody's you know, getting things done here, man. So what can we see here for season 2, Ducky, man? As far as the site, I mean, I took a look at there. I saw player bios there, player cards, all that, man, leaderboards. It looks real nice, man.
No, it's gonna have a lot more information than it does on MSO. MSO is trash, so I kind of did a little upgrade for the league. I am working on something else to go with the league. It won't be out officially until I get the okay. But until then, it's something that will probably take me a couple days to do.
Okay, sounds good, man. No, I mean, you look at my stats, and that definitely big update, and it's great that we're gonna have all these stats and everything, because a lot of guys, that's what they look for. I mean, I bring a lot of media here, but mainly guys playing the league, sign up league. That's what they like to see, man. They like to see the stats. They like to have stuff that's updated on there, and I think that's what makes the leagues great. It separates leagues from other leagues, because leagues that don't really pay attention to that, it doesn't make it as important, man. And here in the CHL, we take priority in that, man. And so we're glad to have you on here, and we're looking forward for season 2.
Yeah, the stats will have pretty much all the information you would get from the game. There is a couple things that I'm not able to do, as in like power play goal percentage or power play percentage and shorthanded percentage. I won't be able to do that for a while until I can figure that out. But other than that, everything else is in there.
Yeah, I don't think that's a big deal either. I mean, you look at, when guys at the end of the season, everybody wants to know who's the goal scorers, who the point leaders are, the main categories is what it is, man. As long as those are updated, you get the scores, standings are updated on there. It helps me out a lot, when doing these shows and stuff. I'm like, oh wow, this thing's updated, you know what I mean? Otherwise, I'm not basing off anything. I just want to go through some of the picks here. There was a lot of picks made here. Pittsburgh, after they took Piggy, they got Vargas over there. First pick of round 5. Seti Siegel for Tampa, number 2. He's been on Tampa. I think he played last season as well. Eric, they're going for to Calgary. Kenny W.U. For the Washington Capitals. And Joe Pascal, baby. Speaking about goalies, Joe Pascal, there you go, number 5 for Vegas. And then Lindrowski, tremendous forward here. Solid pick at in round 5. Going to the Minnesota Wild. So that's all caught up there. I still got a whole bunch of guys here jumped in as well. Not sure who's here, but Ducky, man, on the board there. Good luck tonight. We'll see. There's still a lot of picks left, a lot of rounds. We're not even halfway on here, and like I said, I'm looking forward to the whole new site and stat system here this season. Frisch. 5 goals achieved. Yeah, Eric, you got picked, man. You got drafted there ahead of Kenny. I wonder if guys actually put wagers like who's gonna go first, man. Who's gonna get picked before. That's funny. Pete Clements, 69, picked up by Boston. Number 7 pick here in round 5. And the Seattle Kraken will be up next. Damn, Fedorov in the chat there saying Minnesota's going to win the cup already. Wow. That's a bold prediction. Here in round 5. I guess the Wild likes the way their draft has been going so far. We'll see. And looks like Seattle is electing Oblong Big D 87 OPG. Is that? No, I got it right. Primary right winger. Can't play right D. 5'6" on the availability. Yeah, Piggy, I gotta agree. I love Washington, especially the first 2 or first 3 rounds of their picks. Edmonton up next, and they're going with It's Maze here at the 9th pick of round 5, which is gonna put us to our final pick here at round number 5 here of this CHL draft here, season number 2. And thank everybody here tuning in, everybody here in the chat as well. You guys have been great. Thanks for all the follows and all that. Appreciate it. And it's shaping up to be a great season. I will have the rosters page here shortly. Once this concludes, let me just bring that up here quickly. I'll get that up. After the draft. Flyers have the back-to-back once again here, round 5 and 6. Chad's in the booth. Where's Chad, man? Oh shoot, there is a couple bodies here, but I see you guys are on mute, man. Anybody wants to just unmute yourself, let me know.
I'm just kind of listening. I saw you guys in here, and I thought, oh, I'll join, see what they're talking about.
Who's that, Quicks?
Man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm live. I'm...
Yeah, we left it open, man. I mean, we're all professional.
Everybody can hear me?
Absolutely, man. You guys are live. Live
Why'd
in
you
color.
pick Duffman?
What's up?
Duffman #1. Super shot. I'm shocked in that one.
I was too, man. I mean, listen, Duff's a great dude, great guy. But I think there was a lot of guys I would have selected on there. I think everybody was shocked on that. I mean, if you ask, anybody like who's going to go first overall, I don't think anybody on their draft would have put Duffmanator, but Pittsburgh did.
No, how do you get picked? Like, noticed? Do people? Because I haven't been picked, and I doubt I'm gonna. Because I just haven't really been active. A friend just told me about this, and I did it last minute, and here we are. So everyone gets picked, right?
No, that's the thing, man. This season, because it's only season 2 here, there's just so many signups that came in, and they didn't want to rush to getting a lot of the teams. Because remember, you need the owners, number one. You need the staff to handle all that many teams. They easily could have done 14, 16 teams or more, but it's only running 10, so there's going to be a lot of guys that are not going to be drafted on here. I believe they're going to be doing some type of thing with the TC guys, but it's a quick turnaround here. You got to understand that as well. It's a new league that was formed. It's only season 2, so if you guys don't get picked, like I said, there's going to be a lot. It's not just because you're not good enough, maybe just not well known, or maybe we're not in much of the scouting games. But
no, I didn't do anything.
But as any season, any draft, guys do get dropped and then picked up, so it's going to happen. But yeah, there's just the number of teams to the number of players signed up. It's a lot. Like, there's a huge difference there, huge gap, So unfortunately, no, not everybody's gonna get picked. No.
I wonder if I type in league chat like pick me and then do like cool. Because I have like 12 points in my last 3 games or so. Because nobody knows that because I haven't done anything. I should do that. I wonder if I put that in the chat, people will pick me.
Wait, what is this in the chat? Number 10, a Bardowski bro. Okay.
I play with him.
Okay.
He's the person who told me about this. Like, told me to sign up.
Well, I know Bardowski, but I didn't know he had a brother in there. Okay. It's Prozzy there, number 1 of round 6, and then Torn Hillbilly, goaltender, going here at the number 2 pick, round 6.
Grandpa Torn.
Yeah, he's been around, man, for sure. Every league I go into, I see that name. I see him in there. I'm like, damn, here's another draft. I don't know how many leagues he plays in, but it's got to be up there. Big Body Moose being selected here by Seattle.
Great goalie.
Round 6, and we're seeing a lot of goalies go now. That's 2 already in just this round.
What round, like, did Bardowski bro get picked at?
Just before end of round 5. Final pick of round 5 to Philly. Fnatic Chell here to Boston. Number 4. So, Quicks, you played last season or no? You played.
Nah, he literally, bro. He literally told me to sign up. I signed up last minute.
And there was a lot, you know what I mean? There was like a huge wave that came in. I don't know why I scrolled down. There was a huge wave that came in right at the end, last minute, and it kind of sucks because that's a big reason why they didn't have enough, I guess, the owners and all that to fill that.
If I do get picked, like, what is it? Is it just like 6s against these teams?
Yeah, it's
But they're picking so many players. Like, is it just if somebody doesn't play, or you pick the best? Or?
Right. Well, the thing is, because it's we play all nights, well, during the week, Mondays through Friday, and so not everybody's playing each night. So you need multiple lines, basically.
Yeah.
And then some guys availability have only available for one night or 2 nights, so so that's a factor in when they're drafting these guys as well. Having much more depth in your roster helps. Couple picks here: Fnatic to Boston. Medusa, shout out to Medusa. They're going to a Minnesota Wild. I've heard some good things about this Wild team. That's a good addition there for the Wild. And then Vegas going with Optimal here at number 6. Another solid dude. Great guy here for the CHL as well. Does a lot of things here for the league. And then we have Washington up next, who take JT. JT's been around. What's
Porter
up?
DM me asking you to unmute him. I don't know if you want to. You just DM me asking me to ask you.
I didn't mute anybody. He's gotta unmute him.
He's server muted.
Oh, that I can't do anything about that, man. I don't control that. Calgary, it's tricky. 15 going to the Flames.
He's a decent forward.
Now that's not McTricky, is it? That's a different.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Unless it's a gamer tag. I mean, a lot of these guys change the tags too.
Yeah.
So, Tampa Bay on the clock next. So we're about end of round 6. That's midway point here of the draft. Now, Chad, you played last season or no?
Yeah, I was on the Kings.
You were for the Kings. You guys had a solid run, man. I told towards that end there, and then
yeah, we did it right.
Unfortunately that series there with St. Louis, but I had you guys. I thought you guys were gonna go in the finals, man. I thought it was gonna be you guys in Washington, but nonetheless, good season. We'll see what happens here. Season number 2. Now you're in the draft pool, right?
I think I was on. I forget what team I was on first. Maybe Edmonton originally. I forget.
Okay.
Then I got traded to LA. Then we just killed it from there.
Right. LA made that big rush at the end because initially St. Louis was like winning that whole conference, and then you guys came out of nowhere towards the end there. Finished up strong. That's why I liked you guys in the postseason.
That's because they got me.
That's what it was.
Yeah, they were a good team. They were they all played well together. They were a good group of guys.
Okay, Tampa takes Webby, 19 here, solid dude, going to the Tampa Bay Lightning, and this will be the final pick here of round 6. That's the Pittsburgh Penguins, going with Monkeys, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Chad, what do you think so far here in the draft? Is there one team in particular that you think has had the best draft here so far? That's dominant.
Washington and Minnesota.
like Washington, Minnesota. Okay. I think a lot of guys in the chat there as well mentioned those. I do like Washington.
They picked a lot of good picks, especially Minnesota. They got Lindrowski. He's on my CHL team, and he's a good all-around player. He can play defense. He can play forward. He's a good pickup.
And he was, I think he was like around 3 or 4. You know. He's definitely like a 1 or 2 rounder there. But
yeah, I drafted him. I forget last season in the THL what round I got him in. But yeah, he's definitely a great player, all around, good guy, and he can do some damage.
So we'll see. I mean, last season Minnesota here in the CHL had an up and down season on that. That's you guys took them out in the playoffs, right? Minnesota, or was that St. Louis? I forgot.
Nah, I believe we did.
You guys did, right. Okay. But right now, for season 2, Shake Mel looking pretty good. And we're heading into round 7 of this draft, season 2 here. Community Hockey League. I want to thank everybody here tuning in on this broadcast here so far. I will pull up the roster page here shortly once things slow down. Or are they taking a break there? If they are, let me swap that through. Who do you think so far was the biggest steal in this draft that went rather late so far?
Oh, me?
Anybody? Yeah,
good question. It's a very good question. I got to see who's all got drafted.
And there, you know what? And there was quite a few because I mean, just because of the big player pool as well. Phoenix, what's up, Phoenix, man? What was for dinner? Oh man, what was for dinner? I don't know. I don't think it was anything good. I was too busy getting this stuff ready here, man.
Yeah, season 2 is going to be good. I mean, Ducky put a lot of time and effort into all the, the website and all that stuff. He did a great job with that. So it should be fun. Like you said, it's still a new league. It takes time to build.
Right.
Get some more staff members that are good, and everything come together and you'd be all right.
Right. And I mean, you gave a good point there because yes, they could have got more teams here this season. But remember, season 2, do you take that risk? I've been around so many other leagues where you see it crumble like right off the bat. You're like, damn, it was doing so great, and then what the hell just happened? So I think they're cautious on that. Want to make things happen. Will make things good, and we'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Guys know. They've signed up. I mean, there's definitely the interest is there, So I think if they continue the momentum here, good things will happen in the future. So we have some picks here. Pralis to Pittsburgh here around 7. How the hell you pronounce this? Wiscahawk to Tampa. I've seen that name before. And then Robert K to Calgary. 3rd pick here in round 7. So Pralos, Hawk, and Robert off the board. Washington will be up next.
This should be possibly the quickest draft I've ever seen.
It is, man. It is. I was ready here for usually, a lot of drafts that I run. It's at least 2-3 hours. I'm lucky if I make it under 3 hours. I think we're gonna get this done before 10.
Yeah, it could possibly well be. Yeah, it looks that way.
9:05. We're around 7. But then again, sometimes when it gets to those later rounds, you're like, oh, pause.
Yeah, but if you do your due diligence and have the right people, you should be able to have, people you want to get, and then people you have as a backup that you don't get. So it should go quickly.
And as long as Fanoff doesn't fall asleep back there updating this thing, then we should be all right. So the Capitals here going with Blue Jack, Buckeye, don't know much about. Elected him there. And then the Vegas Golden Knights going with Lat 84 here in round 7. So what were they saying? There was a guy Porter here in the chat, but he can't speak or anything. I don't know. I didn't.
It looks like he's got the mute button on him, so he would have to unmute himself.
Yeah, I didn't mute anybody on here. It's got to be on his end. He's got to go into settings.
There you go. It's off now. You got it, Porter. I seen it pop off your thing. You should be good now.
Or he's got to take it off.
Oh, what up, what up?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Another younger. Munchkin land over here. What's going on?
I blame Chad, man. Anything goes down here, Chad, man. Showing Porter. What's up, Porter? How you, man?
Good.
What do you think so far here of the draft?
Well, I'm definitely a steal.
Okay.
You're past your bedtime.
Bro, it's 7:06 for me, my boy.
7:06. Damn, I wish it was 7:06 here. So you're on the West Coast. You're on the West Side.
No.
No. Well,
We
no.
were in the East Coast.
East Coast. Well, you didn't change your times back? Yeah. Well, what? No, I'm kidding. 7:06. But Porter. So, what do you think of your team so far, man?
Well, I haven't gotten drafted to a team yet. So,
Oh, you haven't been drafted.
I would love to be drafted in the next couple of rounds.
There's a couple good picks. Conrad Borker going to Minnesota. Tremendous
That's
player
still
last
there.
season. Bedard going to Boston.
That's a steal.
And Seattle.
Comrade.
Yeah, Conrad is tremendous. He had a solid season. I know we don't have the stats, but I know he put up...
Minnesota, select me, please.
I know we don't have the stats there, but he definitely put up tremendous numbers. I think he'll fill it in real well there with Minnesota.
Yeah, I know Comrade really well. I played him a lot of times in a lot of leagues. On a couple teams with him from before.
Who let Nick on the mic? Who's Nick?
Yo, my cousin plays for the Boston Bruins.
Okay. What, the real Boston Bruins? Or these?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
His name is Chet Frederick.
Nice. Okay. Shout out to
I
him,
would
man.
love to go to Boston to play with these guys.
There we go, man. Shout out to Boston, man. So Seattle
Just trying
takes...
word how I say stuff because like I got a huge vocabulary since we got young kids here. I'm trying to be professional.
Where's golf
And
going to
everybody knows
Seattle?
me. I'm not really that professional. Trying to keep it, nice.
What about Flammable? Getting picked here, man. Going into Edmonton.
Flammable.
Late here in round 7, and our final pick coming up of round 7. That's going to Philly. On the clock. Who's in the chat that guy 18? What's his actual gamer tag? Is that you? And the final pick here, round 7, it's going to be Mac Daddy for the Flyers. Once again, I want to thank everybody here tuning in. This is the Season 2 draft show here of the Community Hockey League here. My name is Mr. Hollywood, bringing you guys the play-by-play call. And once again, I apologize. So I don't really have the stats that I generally do here. And it's only Season 2. But, this season is going to be great because we got the stats in place. We got the site in place here. And we're going to get things done, man. That's all you got to know.
Yeah, we ain't gonna have the issue with the whole stats this time.
Thank God, man. There's one less thing to worry about, which is awesome. And I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of guys are too. As we move on to round number 8. Here it's 9:10 Eastern, my time. Squid saying Conrad was top 5 in scoring. I wouldn't doubt it. Change up some of these tunes. So I'm looking at the draft pool on here. There's still a lot of guys, man. Yeah, I mean, there's. I can't even go through. Usually I mention that in here at this point, like, you know, but there's just so many. God bless the owners and gyms that got to go through this right now, you know. Oh, damn, Teal's playing in that. Okay. All right. But the one that you got to look is that left defenseman's. It's very slim compared to all the positions. Left defenseman's something that definitely guys want to jump on if you don't have one at this point. And it looks like the Flyers, there goes Lank going to Philly. Get the jersey ready, brother. The Bang. D-Bang. Thank you. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Enjoying the draft here so far. Season 2. I don't think everybody, I mean, we got a huge gang of members here tuning in tonight, man. Tremendous showing here. Awesome. Absolutely. Lank.
Chad just got picked up by Edmonton.
Who did?
You?
Who the hell's on Edmonton? I'm not driving the left.
There you go. There you go. And I was looking at that because I'm looking at the left defensemen, and there you go, man. Because there's not much left on that lefty. A lot of them went. So, Chad, there you go, man. Edmonton Oilers.
That's to steal the draft right there.
Nick ML to Seattle, round 3. I mean, pick 3, round 8. Scroll down here a bit. So, Chad, you say you don't know nobody over there at Edmonton?
Yeah, I don't know who they're. I don't know. I don't think so. I didn't draft it. I'm not drafted. I didn't scout anybody.
For Edmonton, I'll pull up.
I might have played some regular games with them.
Top scorer on your team right now. Of last season, not last season, but I don't know about last season, but the playoffs.
Well, you guys got Olaf, you got Brax, you know, comparable AG. Those 3 are solid. Flammable.
Flammable.
I wasn't gonna say his name, but I did. All right.
He's a good kid.
Yeah. There's another defenseman off the board, Gavrikov, going to Boston. And Minnesota Wild up next, taking Eclipse the Moon.
Yeah, I probably play with people in Edmonton. Like I said, usually on the weekends I drink, so I don't remember after that. So I was like, hey, you know.
I can't believe how quick this is going.
Yeah, it's fine.
It is. We're round 8, and you know what? Since we're here around 8, let me just pull up that team. So this is what we got so far here on the 10 teams. And I'll finalize this at the end once everything goes. Vegas elects here. Pick 6, round 8. Taking, how the hell you pronounce this? Hexatol?
Just call him Ron Hextall.
Hextall. Okay. Is he a goalie?
I think so.
No. I don't see him on here.
Shit, my keg ran out. I gotta change it. I'll be right back.
No problem. And right below him, Washington, 7th pick here, going with EXT Bundy. Bundy off the board, going to Washington here in round 8.
Hextall's a right D.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have any goalie on there. He's got good availability, 5'6", so not bad. Calgary will be up next. And they take Miss Mercury, going to Calgary. Very late pick here. Miss Mercury, tremendous. Let's see what the availability on her is. She should have went a lot sooner. I can't find her. But I think that pick should have been a lot sooner. So Calgary, great pick, solid.
Mercury wasn't registered.
Oh, so that's why I knew there's no way they would have fell here in round 8, because that would have been a steal. So it's that pick has been replaced. It's America's Beard, 7'6". Duck, what do you know about this guy, man? He's got the beard, right? He's got to be good.
Ain't nobody gonna beat mine. Hence the reason why I got the name Duck, because everybody thinks I look like Duck Dynasty.
Oh man, there you go. Yeah, if you guys never saw Ducky out here, man, no joke, man. You know, I mean, I got a little thing going over here, but this guy takes it to another level. So America's
Hey,
Beard.
man. Mr. Hollywood, if you ever want me on your show, to do a show, let me know. You get a lot of ratings with me.
Absolutely, man. I mean, I'm always open. Usually, I'm on here by myself. You know? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm like, oh man, but
You get people to be like, oh, Chad's on there. We gotta see what he's gonna say.
you know, I always listen. I always will be in the booth there. So anytime you're not playing or you're not in games or in between games, feel free to hop in. P Meister 3 selected there to Calgary. Tampa taking Bure. That's a solid pick. Bure X10. And we're back down to the bottom here of the round, and that's Pittsburgh, the Penguins.
Yeah, shit's fine, man. That's good. And I can get on and play some hockey and destroy some people.
I'm pretty sure everybody, once the draft's over, everybody's gonna hop on and want to play with their team.
And you know what? It's been such a long off season too here in this league. It's been crazy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there are. Pittsburgh takes there's a what's that? Burndy 403. Right defenseman, 7+ availability.
And we should have a good season as well because, like I said, with me being the judge, we should be all right because most people know I don't fuck around. So we should be all right with people. So it should be fun, interesting. Everybody should be on their best behavior, I think, now.
No, I like your squad there, man. You guys got some good talent there, man, so far. We're in round 9 here, so what? It's 12, right? 12 rounds?
Yeah, you'll be done by 10.
Four more rounds to go. Wow. It's not 9:30 yet.
I'm actually surprised on one player that has not been picked yet.
Oh.
So I'm looking at the list now, and nobody's picked them yet, and I am actually shocked.
I wonder who you're talking about. Well, I'm looking through the player pool right now. So we have a 2-minute break. Since they're taking the 2-minute break, I'm gonna pull up the rosters right now. Let me take a look here. Who hasn't been selected yet? Who's Ducky referencing to, man?
I see two players that haven't been picked that I'm actually surprised.
We'll see what the guys in the chat think as well.
But this is what I've seen. Like, I don't know, like, probably 95% of these players, so I have no idea. But this is what I've seen in the playoffs. And these are the two guys that were in the playoffs that I'm actually surprised they were not picked yet.
So 2 playoff guys in the draft pool have not been selected there by, which Ducky is mentioning. Who do you guys think? Who do you guys see in there that still has not been picked?
I don't even see where the draft list is at.
You don't have the player pool, the draft list?
Oh no, I don't look at that shit.
I don't. I'm looking at. Well, I got the draft list, but I don't have the roster list.
I know Kingster is still in there. I know. Who else?
Kingster blows goats. I got proof.
He's got 7+ availability. Somebody's got to pick him up, man. Who else, man? Shout out.
Yeah, Kingster's a good dude. I knew Kingster a long time. He's a good guy.
Zimmerman's still on there. I know he played last season. So who do you got, Ducky, man? So spill the beans over here. There's too many guys. I'm looking through this.
If I can find the list, I'll tell you.
And that's the thing, man. Like, you're gonna make me screen share
there's only
this.
2 I see here.
Hold on, I'll check.
Oh, here's a good pick, man. Is this a legal pick? Angry Cricket for the Flames?
Angry Cricket.
Tampa taking McCarr. That's solid. No, I don't see Angry Cricket on here. That's got to be a wrong pick. So Duck, man, who is it? Who's on the pool here, man? A lot of guys want to know.
I just got it. Okay. Where is it?
K Money, is that J Money? Or is it a different dude? Carrot is still on here. Winger.
K Money is one of them.
Okay.
And then the other one is Jay Cush.
Jay Cush still out there. Good point. Okay.
Montas is still there? He's decent.
Not sure, man. I'm looking through here. All right, so who we got here? So Calgary. Looks like I have now made 2 illegal picks. Man, I don't know if that's a stalling tactic. You know? Brain Master, he's on here.
Yeah, Angry Cricket did not sign up.
No, okay.
I'm looking at.
How about this guy, man? Schaefer.
I'm looking on my sheet and I don't see him.
Schaefer. He's solid. He's on here. Left winger.
Calgary skipped.
Wow. And that's unfortunate for the Flames, man. I mean, and especially after taking, was it like a 2-minute break we had here before that? That's uncalled for. Showstopper. I'll draft that guy just because of based on the name, man.
Oh, he's another one I'm actually surprised wasn't picked either. Young Savage.
So Washington Capitals. So Spady Savage takes Young Savage. No question there. Going to Washington. Oh, I want my Tots. That's who you were talking. He's on here. Tots is on here.
Yeah, he's decent.
Defenseman. If anybody needs a defenseman, absolutely. And that lefty is very small compared to all the other positions. So I'm surprised he's still on there.
He won championship with me.
I scrolled up. Kill Shot saying he's here. So up next, the Vegas Golden Knights, and then they're taking M. Anderson 2. Up next, for the Minnesota Wild, going with Colders. Dirt's been around, man. In round 9, pick up. How can I see who went in the first rounds? I'll scroll up when there's another break on here, and plus I have the draft list of the teams. I'll be showing that at the end of the draft, or if there's another pause. And there goes Tots going to Boston, the Bruins. Select them here in round 9. Seattle up next. Once again, CHL here, Season 2 draft show here this Saturday night. As we approach the 9:30 mark here, we're...
Ears are flowing. There's kids in here. That's how we do it. They're drinking a little fruit punch or high C, whatever.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
Maybe some chocolate milk, who knows?
That's why it's tough with me with these early leagues. I know somebody wanted to see round 1 picks. I'm just going to scroll up here real quick.
Yeah, round 1's a shocker.
There's the round 1 picks. Again.
I'm still baffled by that, I'm not going to lie. Actually, believe it or not, I played with Duffman Nader a long time. He was actually one of the ranked #1 goalies in the world back in like 15.
But I don't think he signed up as a goalie on here.
Yeah, he hasn't played goalie in probably like 6-7 seasons. He was actually a great goalie back in the OHA days.
And there goes Kozlov going to Seattle, and then K-Money over here to Edmonton.
K-Money finally got picked.
There he goes. We'll see if he is money here in round 9. And hey, if you get picked in round 9, you know, you don't gotta carry a lot. You know what I mean? You're picked there for a reason, so less pressure.
That's where you just stand at the red line and just wait for the puck.
And the final pick here, Philly. Actually, I think they're still going to do the Calgary one because that got skipped. Philly gets the back-to-back. Where's Sweats? I don't think Sweats signed up.
Who, E.G. Sweats?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here.
He played.
He'd have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah, he played last season, though.
Yeah, like I said, if he was here, he'd have been gone a while ago.
Yeah, there's no question, man. Knights of Chaos. Going to Philly. Yeah, still a lot of dudes on here. Wow.
Looks like that rainstorm starting.
All right, so the Calgary.
No, you're doing a hell of a job. Killing it.
Ah, man, thank you, appreciate it. I try, man, I try. You know what I wish? I wish we had Ducky at season 1. I wish I had some like season 1 stats. I mean, I could actually, point those out here for the draft when the guys get picked. But it is what it is, man. I mean, what are you gonna do? But we got some nice graphics and every time. I want to make sure everything looks good, looks nice there for you guys, and I try to put both chats there. You get the draft pick chat, the Twitch chat, plus the screen there. You see my face, So I mean, it's I always try to upgrade. I'm like, how can I improve this, man? How can I make this better here?
You gotta get me on more. You'd be all right. Most people don't let me talk.
Well, I'll check the ratings after the show, man. We'll see when you got on. If they went up or down, so
they definitely got me on the mute standby.
Oh gosh, there's a lot of dudes tuned in here, man. It's awesome. That's what we like to see, man. We do the show here for you guys. I mean, we didn't have to, but we try to make things entertaining, make things fun here.
Yep.
But
they give a shout out to Grandpa Torn, probably the oldest guy in this league.
Torn, man. Oh, dude, I played with him back in Moose, man. It was we were on some struggle team, man. It was terrible, but we had to we split the nights there each week. But he's
a very good girl. You put the right people in front of him, he will win.
He did, man. And then at one point I'm like, you know what? You could play the, I wanted him in there, man. So. He saw it. If he's on, man. So, and it's great to have a guy like that, especially as far as a solid goalie, available goalie. He's there. He's always there, man. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's not getting his nap in.
Oh, dude, man, he works some crazy hours. I'm like, how the hell you do it, man? And then he's in a lot of leagues, So.
But he's actually the second oldest guy that I've ever seen on the show. I know another guy. I think his name is I'm gonna say Taco Blaster or some shit like that. But he's like 74.
Oh wow, okay. I know a couple guys up there too, man. We all getting there, but yeah. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Hillbilly, man. Always a great dude in the chat. Never a guy that will never get emo or like upset. I hardly see him, man. All right, let me get some picks here. So it was Edmonton elected Ninja. What was that? Ninja? 3317. I think that's how you pronounce it. Nikki B 16. How many Nickies are out there, man? Nikki B 16. I can't keep up with those. And then Seattle taking I am 3-4. here in round 10. King Shaw, you got picked yet, man, or what? What's going on, man?
I am 34 is a good player if he's around.
Who was that? What's the name?
I am 34 is a good player if he's around.
Well, that's who just got picked right now.
Yeah, I think his time zones are like different. I think he's like 3 or 4 hours behind everybody or ahead or something like that. I forget.
Boston taking
He's a good player though.
Boston taking a solid dude here as well. Woven Frost. He's been around.
Good, very nice guy. He's a goalie. Very nice guy.
Yeah, he did sign up primary
He's
goalie.
definitely a locker room type of person.
And then Minnesota Wild, Herberts. X51 here, round 10. So we're still seeing some gems here come up in round 10.
Not gonna lie though, I think Mr. Spady, it's time for my redemption this season. Last season, sweet buddy.
Who's that? Is that
I
really?
like it.
Who?
You're gonna take that? You gonna take that Spade? He's talking shit on you, man. Go get him, man. I'm here. I got your back.
That sweep last season was brutal, man.
Pretty much what he said, Spade. You suck and you're not good. Go get him.
God, that team was so good last season, man. Not shocked that they didn't win the cup.
So Reeps, man, what do you think so far, man? How you feeling over there? With the way
Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
I mean, look, our squad is going to be something lethal this season.
Okay.
With
With
the
the
teabag.
with the chemistry that Migos had last season, it's just going to be even better now that we have actual D-men.
And he's a big part, man.
Yeah, 100% with the defense.
You could have all the offense, but yeah, you get a solid DA, and that's what gets it done. I mean, we saw, in this last playoffs here, season 1. So that's definitely a huge part. It usually separates the great teams from the good teams. So all right. So you like how the draft's been going so far there for you guys, or what?
Yes. Oh, 100%. Hey, we're going to have a good team this season.
Yeah, as long as you get the right people, toxic is what kills teams, like toxicity. If you get the right people and you play and have fun, you're kick ass, and enjoy yourself as well.
Absolutely. Here's a familiar name, Zara Mold for Washington.
Zara, he's pretty good, yeah. Pretty good.
He's been around. I've seen him before. Shout out to Rave Design there. Thanks for the follow. Calgary selecting Toxic Phoenix. Speak about Toxic. There's Toxic Phoenix. Tampa Bay up next here on the clock. Interested to see who they go with here in round 10.
People better be on their best behavior. If not, I'm taxing that ass this season.
You heard it here, folks. And there goes Kill Shot, man. There we go. Congrats, Kill Shot. Elected there to Tampa Bay. Get it done. Get it done, brother.
The one thing we did with Tampa Bay in the draft style is we went for people who already had chemistry, so therefore we don't have to waste our time building chemistry to find the right line.
That's
we already
smart.
learned that in stone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Like when I drafted, I own teams, but when I draft, I don't draft my friends. I draft the best available, or I'm good with.
They were asking
each other.
They were asking me for recommendations, but I definitely said, okay, well, the 3 that I played with last season, like BRA and Ghost, that was the most solid line, in the regular season. And then playoffs hit, and then availability just didn't go anywhere, so we got swept by Washington and RG Breezy.
Breezy's good.
Breezy is good, yes. But I mean, that Minnesota team,
Well, it's up and down, man. I mean, you got for Minnesota. At one time, you look at the like, man, these guys are pretty damn solid, pretty good. And then the other nights, it was like, damn, what the hell is going on here? Like blown out,
Yeah, but they're gonna be better now. They got a good squad.
Oh yeah, I like huge.
I know Ball a long time. I know Condemned. I've been on their team before. They're good guys. They got it. They did it right this time. Good drafting.
Yeah, absolutely. A huge improvement. You take a look at the Wild team right now compared to last season. Absolutely. Jordan going to Pittsburgh, that final pick of round 10. And we're down to our final 2 rounds. Can you guys believe it here?
Shit, 10 o'clock. We could be in some games, boys.
Yeah, man. Oh, man.
Get up.
Get the preseason going. Start the season Monday. Let's go, man.
Yeah, send me a friend request there. That way we can chill, play some games sometime.
All right, no doubt. We'll do.
Gamer tag, same as at Discord.
I heard that Hollywood's the best Fortnite player in the world.
There he is. Mr. Spady's finally unmuted, the same guy that swept me last season.
Damn right.
I've been playing an AG game.
Oh, you're not doing it again this season, buddy. We got a team on our side.
We'll see.
What's up, Spady,
Oh.
man? How you doing
Very
over there?
good.
I'm good, man. Just sitting in bed drafting.
Listen, I love how your draft started, man. The first 3-4 rounds, man, solid. I gotta ask you, so far here,
So, Spady, you said you're in bed?
Yeah.
he's in
What you
bed.
wearing? I'm kidding.
Dude, what you doing?
What's going on in here, huh?
Oh, we got a packed house here.
Just a session, you know.
Oh, my buddy Paul, what's up, man?
Hello, how are we?
I'm upset. You didn't get me, man. Shit.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know you're trying to wait a little bit longer. I know. It's all right.
Where'd you go?
Edmonton?
Edmonton? Excuse me.
We got too many managers in this chat now.
I thought we were going to be like an old SHL reunion, man.
It's good, man. I actually got a couple questions here for you guys, man. Good thing, because things are slowing down a bit or closing out here. Spady, since you were on here first, in this draft here, it looks like you've been, pointing out, you've been grabbing your guys real quick. But is there any particular guy that you're like, damn, I wish I had him, man, or I wish I drafted him sooner? Was there that one dude that you wish you got but you didn't?
There's definitely a couple people. Like, it was a real big toss-up first round between Psycho and Piker. So we got to see how that goes, and then seeing Piker go to a different team, I was like, damn. Psycho. But Nugs went first round. I didn't see it.
I don't think it...
Friend of mine.
I'm still stuck on the Duffman thing. Am I the only one?
I'm sure
I
he
was
would
definitely surprised. Good for
I
Duff,
know.
though.
Nero?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. And you see that super shot.
Who do you guys?
Yeah.
Who
Olaf's another one.
I also didn't expect Comrade Bjorker to go so late.
That's what we were talking about earlier.
Didn't even see Comrade on the draft sheet. Like, I completely forgot. And then when I seen somebody pick him, I just sat here and stared at my phone like, oh, damn it.
That's how it was last season in the THL when I was drafting. I'm like, I don't know if you guys know Syncopal Lucky. I'm like,
I
he's
was
sitting there in like the 8th round.
I feel like everybody just didn't see his name or something. Like, there's no way that Comrade drops that far down.
After we were talking earlier, after we were saying it.
Yeah, because what was that, like round 5 or 6? I mean, he was down there.
he went round 7.
7.
I think it was
right?
later.
Wow.
Yeah, it was round 7.
Wow, 7. That's crazy.
Calgary's doing the thing again where they get skipped.
Speaking about steal, is that the steal of the draft, or is there somebody else?
For what?
Calgary, get your shit together, man. Got time for this.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Calgary. That's not a good sign, man.
Right?
Especially, they're like towards almost the middle of the pack there. So you got time.
All right, we need owner and GM on standby. No, I'm kidding.
I'll tell you though, I think just from the draft, besides my team, like I won't really talk about my team that much, but the Wild and Boston have had a crazy draft. Like they got some really, really good players.
So did Seattle, though, man. So did Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle too. And Philly. Philly's looking pretty decent.
Everybody's just gonna get into the playoffs. We're not even gonna have an elimination.
So with 10 teams, how many get in this season? Is it still 8?
I'm
or
guessing
no?
8.
It
I
is
think
still.
8. I think 8. Yeah, 4 in each conference, I believe.
Okay.
So only 2 teams go out.
Can we play some bets on the 2 teams that don't make it?
Pittsburgh.
I say Toronto.
Missed me. The boys needed me for a sec.
Man, the Flames
There
not
it is.
looking hot
There
at
it is.
all.
Paul's here. Hey, Paul, a question for you.
Hold on. Okay, answer.
Duffman, first pick, thoughts?
That's a joke. Sorry. Piker goes. You had the ability to take. I'll just say those 2 guys, Piker and Dead Angle, and you don't take either of them. You take. I mean, I don't know the guy. I don't know him personally, so I don't want to. I guess. Well, I won't even say anything at all. It's just they were better options.
He's a great dude. He's just not, number 1 pick. That's
They
like draft to
they
me
were
first
better
pick.
options, yes.
Well, wasn't it last season Iverson was the first pick of the draft?
I
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. And it was Pittsburgh again.
They made some history here. That's for sure. On the
You
draft.
know what's good? Well, see, what Iverson was, I had him before my team too.
But the thing is with
He was
Iverson,
good, but then people figured him out.
yeah. But the thing is with Iverson, like he wouldn't have been able to get Iverson. He could have got Duffman later, man. That's my thought on that.
Definitely.
much later.
Well, I think the first 3 picks are all, Canadian or French, right?
Who were the first 2 picks? Duff.
HQ or something QC, and Hint Duff, and another QC
Nah,
version.
later.
Well, they might just be in it just to have fun, Fuck it.
Oh, it's nothing against anybody for what they would have in mind. Just it's, if you were, they're better options. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I know Spady doesn't mind that getting played.
I'm gonna tear straight up. Wrong pick.
I know Baldy was upset when I got Frisch.
It's because anybody's upset when somebody gets first and he's not on your team. How could you not like first?
Fresh is
I know, man.
He wins the
That's a
nicest
good dude.
guy in the league award. There's
listen.
nobody nicer than Frisch.
Hey,
And he's
Fresh is another
and he's
guy, he
awesome.
won the championship with me.
Hey, listen, Frisch was out there for a minute, man. I mean, guys could have grabbed him, but
Frisch is class A.
elected not. Hey, Boldy, man.
Yes.
Looking at the draft here, who do you think is gonna? I'm not gonna talk about your team, but who do you think is gonna give you guys the most competition this season?
I would say top 3, but in a no order. Top 3 besides my guys are Washington, Boston, and Philly, with Seattle fighting with Philly
Okay.
for that spot. So I'd say Seattle, Philly are fringes, but definitely Washington and Boston.
I could definitely agree with that.
And there goes Kingster to Boston,
Kingster.
round 11. He got it. Hey, he got drafted. He's off.
Sorry, Pittsburgh. I'm still gonna bust your balls all season. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, listen, there's 230 plus guys here in the pool, so man, hey, if you get drafted here in the 12 rounds, that's an accomplishment in itself, man.
Yeah, well, I think we're gonna discuss some other options and try to figure something out so more people can play. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
is that right, Camille? I'm sure we're gonna talk about it and trying to figure something out.
Well, the thing is, when I was looking at the signups, just like the last week or so, it was like, what the hell? It just like exploded, man. You're like, oh shoot, man. I
Well,
don't
Paul can vouch from back in the SHL days. I mean, when we were together and that. I don't know if you were there when they tried to do like the AHL teams
Yeah.
as well. I mean,
Yes,
it can work if you do it properly.
Well, a lot of leagues do that, man. They try, they force in that AHL, but a lot of times it's hard, man. It's hard, especially if you do it like after the draft. I mean, unless you run something or set something straight. But the thing is, I mean, a lot of guys try different things. They try to incorporate it with the NHL, or make it a part of it, and a lot of times it does flop, man. Like 9 out of 10 that I've seen. So But if you could pull it off, I mean, hats off to you, man. That's a huge
do
asset.
something like that. I think, I mean, you do it right, get the right personnel involved, I think it could work.
It'll be a huge plus. That's for sure for the league.
The,
and for
the
the members.
idea is fun and interesting by itself. It's just hard to bring into existence.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
It also creates disparities with the NHL teams. 'Cause I remember that was a big issue with the SHL. How do guys actually get to the NHL? Is it a waiver wire? Is there an affiliate for an NHL team? At that point, if they're affiliated, you might as well just have TCs. So
Yeah. Like you said, well, you remember they just did it wrong. That's all.
like it's fun. It sounds cool and everything, but then like the interest sometimes just dies out, and then everything just falls through. But yeah, if you could pull it off, yeah, it's huge, man. For any league, to be able to do that. But time will tell on here. I mean, like I said, I don't think anybody expected the amount of signups that came through. So I mean, it's a good thing. I mean, people are definitely taking note of the league, and so far it's been fun. Like, so I'm looking forward for season 2. It's gonna be a great season. We got stats in place, we got media in place, and we got a great group. I mean, I looked at the owners list and stuff. Looks pretty solid. Mango Baker going to Edmonton, Fresh to Seattle, Brainmaster over to Philly, and that's going to conclude round number 11.
We're finally at the
Mango's a really good pick.
Stress.
That's who I was going to try to pick next round.
The Chad.
all right, Speedy. So you're gonna tell me your pick, right?
You can't
First
pick me
this next
straight. I'm
round.
already gone.
What do you mean? I picked before. I picked before you in this round. You could at least give me the, and I won't change my pick. You could say, why not?
All right, I'm taking Iverson.
You're taking Iverson. I'm taking Live Doggy.
Live Doggy.
Oh, man.
I like Live Doggy. Good dude.
I think I'm the only admin that has not got picked yet.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't know why. Kentucky, you know that work on the website? Your stats are fucked now, boys. Oh, you want to go? Well, you're sure to go.
Maybe people just don't
Is that
want the
Moonrocks
beer.
in here?
You draft me. Here, boom. No assist for you.
Hey, it was Spade. You looking sexy, bro. What's up, Moon?
I should lay in that bed and all.
Bro, you should see the way that man looks at me when I come across the room.
Let me ask
You're gonna, Hollywood's gonna get a flag. Chad, stop. No more.
What made you pick Piper over Psycho?
Oh, that was what I was talking to my guys about that. I think he's gonna pick one or the other. I fucking know it.
Yeah.
I would have went
Either
with
one's
Piper.
not a bad
He's gotta make a
pick. I like
choice.
the players.
Like, I'm kind of shocked that you didn't go back with Psycho, knowing that he won you a cup.
I thought you were gonna go Psycho.
They're both good players.
I thought I was gonna go Psycho.
I tricked myself.
Basically, it just came down to the whole management team talking about it, and then looking at availability, and just that, like, they've all been playing a lot recently together. So,
Well, also in terms of pure talent, Piker might be the nastiest player in the league. You might have gotten the best from the league, potentially. Psycho's just a phenomenal two-way guy. Great hockey IQ.
I know.
Good with the
So,
puck.
in my opinion, I think that Piker is the best offensive center in the league,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
Psycho's the best defensive center in the league.
I'm not gonna lie, I agree with that, actually, I do.
Plus, you get to get Piker for up to 6 games, so that's always a plus too.
What was Psycho's ability looking like?
I think it was 4, 3, 4. Unless
That's
it's
still not
You're
bad,
looking snazzy tonight, bro.
Like, my availability's 3 to 4 game 2 because other leagues. That's still not bad availability though.
No, I'm not saying it's horrible, but I would lean to Piker. I think Piker's better. I mean, straight out.
And the thing is, with these times, they work well with other leagues. So
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're in
Yeah,
our
now-
final round here. Is there like a TC draft or no? That's it. Round 10 is done, right?
Not a question for me.
Okay. No, I know some leagues do like
Enough, Ducky.
like TC added to the roster. I don't know if this one does. I don't think so.
I don't even know if there's TCs.
Probably not.
There was once a TC on Baldy's team.
Who you?
Uh-huh.
Somebody in the chat has thoughts on Philly's draft for the Flyers. They're done, actually. They just finished their last pick. I could pull that up, actually, the rosters.
I would say really good picks, but some low picks. You know what I mean? Their back-to-back picks either hit really hard or were a bit underwhelming. Their first and second round pick was phenomenal.
And that's the thing, like, having the back-to-back, it could work in your favor or could not. You don't have that much time or decision to select. You got to pick it, But then, on top of that, you get to, 2 in a row. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Graveyard going to Edmonton. So the Oilers are done with that pick. Seattle's going to take Epic Warrior. They're done. And we're down to our final teams. And Chad, you might be right. It's 9:57. We may finish here before 10. What's the over-under?
Calgary won't let that happen. I'm taking the over.
I'm also going to take the over at the Zinzer.
Oh, man. Come on, Calgary. Come on, man.
Calgary, god damn it.
I'm sorry.
Goddamn Flames.
I do think that this season, though, that the East is going to be a lot harder than the West.
Fucking Calgary.
The East is going to be as hard as it was last year, though, Spady. We all know.
Those in the West.
Epic Warrior.
Showstopper.
We have 4 solid teams in the East as of right now. You have Washington, you have Philly, you have Tampa Bay, and now we have
Boston over here, too.
Boston, yeah.
My team's not. I was looking at my team. That's not bad either. We got some good players.
Ripper going on a Wild. They're done. That's the final pick there. Down to...
Hey, yo, Spady.
So, dude. Oh, I'm leaving with the last pick. Pick Smitty.
Tell Breezy I love him. Tell Breezy you love him? Gotcha.
Elite 6 goal against goalie.
Golden Knights take White 303 Kong.
White Kong. He was on New York with me last season.
Alright, boys. It's been fun talking to you. I'm about to go play some games. Got the invites.
Alright, brother. Well, appreciate it, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely. Alright, boys. I'll talk to you last season, and I'm sure I'll talk to you later on.
Goodbye, Chad. Enjoy
Later,
your-
guys. You too, buddy.
Spady, will you tell me who you pick now?
Final 4 here. Coming up.
And you knew it.
Damn you, Speedy. I was looking
There you go,
for
Ducky. You get to play.
Oh, there's Ducky, man.
You made the cut.
I was looking for
Welcome to the Caps, Ducky.
And here's Calgary. What's the over-under if they make a pick selection here?
It's over.
Over, for sure.
Oh, that was pretty quick.
I was.
Now Ducky's going to boost all of our stats.
I'm gonna give you all 30 goals right off the bat.
White Kong, Matamaki.
Huh?
Calgary takes Clover Vikings, so they do make a pick. Down to final 2. Tampa Bay.
All right, let's see who we take. This is gonna be a shocker because I don't even know.
Oh, there's no way he's eligible.
Get the fuck. Sorry.
Wow, he was still available?
Nah, he's not available. There's no way that's available.
It's a stalling tactic.
Yeah, thank you. There's no fuck that. Thank you. Holy shit, I just had a fucking heart attack.
You and me
Bro,
both.
could you imagine?
My
12th
heart just
round?
sunk to my balls. He's the best player in the league, 12th rounder.
Who's gonna take the car here tonight, man? The final pick of the draft
Oh, Mr. Irrelevant?
goes to Pittsburgh. Yeah, Mr.
And
Ra-
who's irrelevant?
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm looking through here. Maybe Jay Cush. Maybe I don't know, man. Carrot.
Well, Mr. Irrelevant goes to Calgary, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Those two, they get two. Yeah. Why
And I
is
won my Uber
Teal
bet.
playing in that? Teal's playing that this season. He
If I look at the list, I would take
would have went.
Blue Lives Matter.
He's still on the board.
Hey, I'm curious, Spady, did you try and draft Schaefer, whatever his name is?
Yeah, dude, and he wasn't
I
there.
did too. I was disappointed I couldn't add him.
Yeah, I tried to do that in
What
the.
round were you going to?
He was still around in the 5th, and I was like, "There's no way."
You were
So
going to take him in the 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you beat me to it. Alright, so you had him anyways. I don't even feel that bad then. I was going to take him in the 7th.
Yeah, I knew something was up with that. I saw the name. I was like, no way. He's still on there, but I mean, he's still there. They didn't take him off, but Pittsburgh elects funeral boss 97852 on here. I'm gonna pull up the rosters. Where are we?
I'm not gonna lie. I think all of us saying Kucherov be drafted just made all of our asshole pucker.
It scared the shit out of me. I genuinely would have picked him in the first draft. Oh, I have to ask you. I don't remember if it was you or not, Spady. It might have been you. Were you going to take Fabry?
No.
I think somebody was going to take... It might have been the Bruins. I could tell that they were going to take him because they fucked up their next pick.
Yeah, no, it wasn't me.
Brady was gonna take me, but I'm too cute to go to Washington, man.
Who said that? Is that Reef?
Yeah.
You went before I could even get you.
Well, I saw Ghost go to Tampa, and I knew right away Ghost is gonna say something to get me to go to Tampa. And then I see that we drafted everybody that we had on the Islanders last season. I said, "Holy shit!"
Alright, so Calgary's making the final two picks that were skipped. So they take the Legend is Bear, and that leads to the final one, their last pick here left. What do you guys think there in the chat? Who's going? Final pick.
Alright, my friends. I'm going to hop out of here. Spady, good luck. Hollywood, pleasure as always. You guys enjoy your night.
I honestly thank you,
All right,
man.
man.
He didn't even tell me bye. Crazy.
Don't feel bad, neither did I.
And the guy who's walking out with the car, Hike Shadow. Final pick here of the draft. Congrats to everybody that got selected on here. That actually concludes the Season 2 draft here of the Community Hockey League. I'll pull up the rosters here for last minute. There it is. Let me lower this a bit.
Can't believe it only took 2 hours to do this. That's not too bad for 12 rounds.
Not bad at all.
Yeah, it was a pretty quick draft.
Last season, did you guys have to pause the draft?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
So there's the rosters. I'm sure they're gonna have this thing updated, finalized on here. There's the 10 teams coming in here. Looks good. Looks good. I mean, looking good on paper. We'll see how everything matches up there on the ice. Remember, this whole week, I think it's just all preseason, right? And then we start up the following week. I wish it started this week coming up, but unfortunately, no.
Oh, that was crazy, boys. Jesus Christ.
Enough, man. What's up, brother? Thank you.
Fucking go. What's up, Ollie?
Great job tonight, man. Updating
Thanks,
everything, getting all that sorted through. And
Thanks,
we got this thing done within 2 hours. Great,
Yeah,
man.
I'm very happy about it, man. Everything went, it rolled flawlessly, man, to be honest.
It did. It's been a good draft. Hopefully, it's going to be a great season as well here for the Community Hockey League. A lot of guys coming in here as well in the chat, which we love to see. Love to get the input and all that. And then, Fanoff, you did also mention, so each team is going to have their all their jerseys and all that unlocked, or what?
Yes, correctly. So congrats to Ducky here, who unlocked all EA jerseys and arenas for us. Seems like he has connection with them, so that's amazing. That's a plus. So thanks to him. And yeah,
You guys had no faith.
I knew you were gonna pull it off, but you know,
I've done it before. It ain't the first time. It wasn't my first rodeo.
there you go.
Ducky's just getting started out here, man.
I even have contacts with the actual EA producer, not EA NHL, EA Sports producer. So that's who I also go through.
That's amazing, man.
It's
So
good.
yeah, for I gotta say, for everybody who did not get drafted, actually, there's gonna be a round of R8 that's gonna happen during the preseason week. So that's why we have a preseason week there. So yeah, that's that.
Okay, awesome. Well, there you guys. There you hear it for the man himself. That concludes the draft here for the CHL season number 2. Thank everybody here that tuned in. It's a great show, great draft, and looking forward to the season here of the Community Hockey League. Any final words there, Ducky, before I close this thing out, man?
Y'all are fired.
Oh, fired. Damn. Except Washington, right?
Oh yeah.
There it is, man. Thanks to everybody who's playing in the league. To be honest, we really appreciate you guys, and let's continue to make this league build, man.
Awesome. Hey, everybody, good luck this season. Season number 2. Mr. Hollywood here. Sign out, fellas. Have a good night, everybody.
So for now, this season,
What's up?